Myself, Emily. There must be many of you who go trekking, go to the mountains to hang out with your friends. Some people see it as a health workout. It's also fun. You can do all that in a lot of ways. You live in the vicinity of beautiful sceneries. You live in the vicinity of beautiful forests. But have you ever thought that the forests where you are going early in the morning for a stroll are really meant to calm your mind? You are going there. What would happen there at midnight? Have you ever thought even for once that if I stay alone here at midnight, what would happen here? What is that thing which lives here apart from me? He is present, but he is not alive. And guys, there is a very famous place for trekking in India. State of Kerala. Its name is Athirapally, and there is a very strange story here which sounds strange, but when you listen to it then it is terrifying. 3 people had gone here for trekking, but the guys killed all 3 of them. There, he was stopped by something that was so powerful because it was not from this world, it was from some other world, it was from the world of ghosts, it was from the world of spirits, and guys, this story is definitely worth listening to. Hey, you listen to it till the end, and if you go trekking then you definitely have to watch this video till the end. Now before starting this video, to see more such terrific and mysterious videos, subscribe to this channel. And now this story begins. Before this story begins, I want to tell you one thing, that this is based on a true incident. Something happened 6 years ago. There were 3 friends named Suhana, Rajiv, and Shiv who met in college. They were very good friends since college and they always used to stay together. But now as they were growing older, they started, of course, I had started getting jobs. There was so much pressure at home, and after that I got a job. And then what happens is, this happens with every group. It was heard that nobody in their group started meeting each other, but all of a sudden, like Rajiv one day said in his, "This is the best moment that we met again," but nothing would happen by meeting. "Let's go trekking as we always do." Rajiv also did not agree. He said, "Okay, let's go, but where will we go?" Then we all decided that Athirapally is a forest in Kerala which is very famous for the trekking, for the beautiful scenery, for the waterfall. Everyone thought that they will go there, and I believe that even thinking about going to this forest is a wrong thing, because you are just thinking about going there, you don't even know where to go. No one knows what is there that is waiting for you, that is hidden in the dark shadows. When you take your first step there, it will also take its first step, and it will not give you anything. It will only take from you. This is life. This will be its price. And those people were completely unaware of this thing. They did not know the history of that place at all. They were innocent about this thing, but still they went to Athirapally forest of Kerala. They just reached close to that forest, and seriously they thought, right, that this forest is very beautiful. And guys, it is really very beautiful here. Waterfall. They started enjoying the scenery of this place. They were laughing and joking, having fun, and they were just roaming around and roaming everywhere. They saw a waterfall not far away. Everyone said, Suhana, Rajiv, Shiv said, "Let's go there and see what is there." And guys, literally it is a very big tourist destination. There is a lot of love there. This forest is there, and it was really very beautiful. They went there, they bathed there near the waterfall and took photos. And when Suhana, Rajiv and Shiv took a selfie, when Suhana was looking at the photo very carefully, she saw that there was a child in that photo. Me and him like it very much. He was looking weird because there was no one around him. Very few people were around. Then he told all these things to his friends. His friends also said that, "No, we are not seeing any special child here." Suhana is very upset. It felt weird. Now all 3 of them went out to take a last dip in that waterfall. They took a good bath and were coming out, like Suhana, Shiv. They all came out and started wearing their clothes, etc. But of course Rajiv also came out. He was going down, but all of a sudden he felt as if someone pulled him down. Someone pulled him towards the water. Rao looked down and there was no one down. Rao was trying to get out again, but he repeatedly felt as if someone was pulling him down. But he was literally feeling this thing. Suhana and Shiv said, "Are you coming out or not?" Then Rajiv, he said that, "I am coming, but why do I feel that someone is pulling me down?" Then Suhana and Shiv told him immediately. I grabbed Rao and pulled him out, and he came out of that waterfall. And even after coming out he said the same thing, that I feel there is someone inside the water who is pulling me downwards. Now when Rajiv told this to Shiv and Suhana, when I told them, at that time both of them also went into very deep thought that of course Rajiv will not joke with us. He cannot do that at all. Now they were slowly coming out of that jungle. Actually it seemed to them that they were coming out of the jungle, but they were not coming out. No matter how much they tried, they were not coming back to the same place. Now whatever things were looking beautiful to them, the scenes were visible. Now they had all changed into a scary dark shadow of a forest. As it was gradually getting dark, the only thought of those people was that they would go in the morning and come back in the evening. But now suddenly it was evening. The evening was taking such a turn that it was getting dark very fast. They were feeling scared there. Many other things that live in this shadowy forest that we should be scared of, and this was in the mind of one or the other of the three of them, and Rajiv knew the entire route to that place. We have to go and how to go, but still after roaming around they were coming to the same place and guys were in so much tension. Then Suhana, Rajiv, Shiv, everyone checked their phones and they were seeing zero network there. Even the line was not visible, there was zero network, neither could they call anyone nor could they use the internet, nothing at all. Now all of them were feeling that they probably would have to spend the night here. Now Rajiv, not only Shiv but now even Suhana and Shiv had started to feel that something was wrong around them, because while till a while ago so many people were roaming around us, now there is no one here at all. The forest has become deserted, but we had thought that we would come in the morning and leave in the evening, and even now we feel that we have spent a short time here and people have disappeared from here so fast that it seems as if they have seen something or the other. Maybe they have seen a devil, that is why they have disappeared from here so fast. I couldn't see either the person or his cast. Now slowly, very strange sounds started coming from the surroundings. The wind was blowing, but the nearby trees seemed the scariest. Someone's voice was coming from there. It was not the voice of any woman, not of any human being, but the voice of a small child was coming. Slowly, Suhana also felt that maybe someone is coming near me, so she started running, but her foot she turned and fell down. After falling down, she got up again and she was trying to walk, but still she was unable to walk because her leg was twisted. Then all three of them stopped at one place and they thought that this probably cannot be true, it cannot be true at all. This is just our illusion, so we stop here for a while. But now it is not evening but night. It was done, and while watching, Suhana also started feeling a little better, the wound on her leg. She was also feeling that yes, I am fine now, we can leave now. What if it gets dark? We will manage and they will leave now. They got up again and started coming out and the same sound started coming again. The winds started blowing fast, all those things were happening again, but one thing had become worse, that now only the child's voice could be heard, but now that child was also visible. He was roaming everywhere around and he was just moving around them. Sometimes he is seen on the left, sometimes on the right. He must be around 6 or 7 years old. He does not seem to be more than that. He was going there and all of a sudden he came in front of them. He was standing right in front of Suhana and he was wearing torn old clothes and he had a flower in his hand. He said to Suhana that, will you give this to my sister? Actually she had asked me for it, but I had also climbed up the tree for this flower, but after that when this branch broke and I fell down, and since then I am not able to go near my sister and am not able to give her this flower. For this flower withers, you give this flower to her. Now Suhana had lost her senses. She shouted loudly, started screaming, because now that child was not standing in front of him, he had disappeared. All three of them understood that it was none other than the soul of a child who was roaming around in this dense forest. Rajiv was about to turn around and leave, but as soon as he turned he saw the same child there laughing and holding flowers in his hand, and he said again that, go and give this flower to my sister. Wherever he turned, wherever he looked, he saw the same child everywhere. Everyone stopped at one place. That child just pointed in one direction and said, go here, and those people went there. After going there, he saw that there were some bones lying there, completely buried inside the soil. He understood that perhaps these bones were, this is the son of this child was buried here. Okay, after going there all three of them apologized that maybe no one helped you at that time, but we will go out and tell this to everyone that these are bones. Hand them over to the right person and perform his last rites properly, bury the bones in a good place, do whatever is traditional. But in response to this, the child did not give any answer, and his voice was also not heard. That means its presence also had gradually reduced completely. It was not felt yet. Those people had slowly come out of that forest, they had gone out, they were safe in their homes now. But guys, this forest of Kerala is definitely haunted. Many people who come here for hikes, trekking etc. often say that here we definitely see at least one child. The child's eyes shine. The height of the child is very short, but he is seen wandering here and there. We feel so it seems that he is asking for something, but we don't know what that thing is. In fact guys, a lot of movies and song promotions have been shot in this jungle. In fact a lot of things have been shot here, but only during day and night. No, because everyone knows its history. No one likes to go there at night, and if someone goes there at night, then the same thing happens to him. Happened in the story of this video today. And guys, At the end of this video today, I would just like to tell you that it happens many times that people die due to some mishap or accident, and at that time no other person is present there to help them. But that body feels that maybe I could have been saved. His desire to live life remains unfulfilled, and because of this his soul wanders there again. And guys, this is what I would like to tell you today. If you see anything anywhere where a person is lying in a bad condition, do not call the ambulance so quickly. But first go and help him, pick him up, bring him back to consciousness, because by the time you call the ambulance, he would have already died. At least help. Accidents happen everywhere, but remember one thing, accidents cannot be solved by telling them by hand. So guys, how was this true incidents held in Indian's Kerala state? Are you engaged with this story? Because this story collected by my Indian friend, so I shared. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.